Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Interior Worlds. It hasn't been so long since I completed my series on this game, however it has just been updated with a new world, actually more than a new world. Oh wait, when it says filters, it's not talking about as in like filtering results, it's actually something to be found. Okay, and it seems that almost every level has had them added. Alright, I imagine that has something to do with the new secrets, so I guess let's try it out. There's a light drizzle in this forest. But at least it's daylight. I did just get done playing Blair Witch. And wow, this is actually weirdly beautiful. It's an interesting choice to put such a world into a game about liminal spaces, but as I came to realize throughout the main course of the events, well, its definition of liminal spaces is a little bit different from the classic interpretation. Now, how are we going to do this? I really do love, like, the focusing mechanic, allowing you to do different things with the depth of field. But framing in landscapes is something I've always struggled a bit with. There we go. Ooh. But the fog actually remained behind in the photo. That's a little different. And unlike the open world such as the suburbs, this seems to be more of a guided path. Although maybe things will open up a bit now that we've reached what looks to be some sort of campsite. Is that just because I was walking over this? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I started hearing footsteps and it really weirded me out. We've got a map, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna do us much good. Oh, right, we have to roll the film. Hang on now. Oop. I can't quite find focus. Yeah, there's something showing up here. Like artifacts on the camera where these spots are appearing. I think there's something a little different about this world. A trail, railway, and camping. Now, that's weird. There's a railway that runs through this forest? I mean, it's not weird that there's a railway running through the forest. It's weird that it runs by a camping area, an area that's maintained. A playground. A playground that seems as though it was occupied fairly recently. That is so weird. Alright, well, of course I'm going to want a shot of this, and I'm thinking maybe we bring the focus in so that it's the merry-go-round that's in focus. That one didn't appear on the image. And nothing this time. Actually, there's a weird concrete structure up here. Oh, I see! This was a rail bridge that must have run right over this and is now collapsed. But no debris left on the ground. It's weird. It's like you're looking at this rusted playground amid these ruins, and you almost can't tell which is supposed to be older. Alright, well, there's something really strange happening when I try to approach. This pillar bears the mark of the visitors, but I don't see it anywhere. Oh, there you are. Maybe that's like a new quality of life feature, that it does that when you're close to them? Because the effect seems to have gone away now that we've taken its picture. And I'd forgotten. I gotta relearn the mechanics a little bit, but the compass guides us towards the nearest photographable spot. There's some fallen trees blocking our path. Have you ever gone for a walk in the rain? I mean, if you can deal with the discomfort, it can be surprisingly relaxing. How dim and overcast the skies are, how there's nobody else on the road. It's a weird comfort in discomfort that I don't do very often, but it is its own vibe. Wow, look at all this. Just a couple of steps, and almost without realizing, we're no longer amid the rusted metal and untouched wilderness. And now it's more like a homeless encampment. Look, an abandoned train stopped under the rusted concrete construction, tarps stretched across. It's so weird how abruptly this transition actually occurred. And an axe embedded in the tree stump. Hang on, wait, let's pull back for a better view. Oh, that didn't count, did it? Okay, I've picked up the axe. Oh, look. Welcome. It's as if someone long ago wanted to invite people to come explore the tunnel. Oh wow, this is reminding me of like something out of Infra. Oh wait, we have a new option in the camera. G and H to change the filter. Oh, so maybe we can find additional filters that we can use to enhance our photography. That is so cool. So, alright, we gotta find a key, but they've actually enhanced the photography side of things. It's not just a level update, it's a full quality of life update. Actually, this whole level kind of acts as a litmus test, doesn't it, for what kind of personality you have. Much like a lot of the spaces in this game, different people, I think, will perceive it differently. Either as something dangerous and scary, or as relaxing and like someplace you might want to spend some time. What are you? A tape. Alright, so we've got an axe and a tape, but what do those things do? There's a side gate within the tunnel. No trespassing, violators will be prosecuted. More like no trespassing, but hey, I'm a sign, not a cop. But we need a red key in order to enter. What happens if we do try to traverse further back in the tunnel? Something announces that this is its domain. Got it. Message received, loud and clear. I've headed all the way back to the playground because I can't seem to find anything else. You're still happily and steadily spinning away. And now I'm kind of rejoining the trail because I just don't know where else to look. It's so strange, the feeling of needing a flashlight during broad daylight, or, well, close enough. Man, that sky is beautiful. The drizzle just light enough that you still feel like you can relax in the mood that you're being presented with, rather than feeling like you have to get into shelter, although shelter is still appreciated. But it seems the flowing river after the waterfall has been completely blocked off. No, I'm having real difficulty here. Wait, it looks shallow. Oh, I can cross it myself. Photography is actually becoming a little challenging because I can actually feel myself being pushed ever so slightly downstream. Exploring out in the woods is a whole different animal. I mean, the things you come across, like, it may be different, But it can be so much more rewarding because A, probably nobody else has come across it, or at least nobody looking to destroy things, making it feel untouched. But also, you know it's going to be something much older, something much more reclaimed by nature, and much more needle in a haystack, making it feel like you've discovered a whole world all your own. Yeah, boop. There we go. The sun in that photo can almost be mistaken for the moon. There's very little flare on the lens. But yeah, I'm betting that we can actually use the axe on that, right? Knock it down and maybe use it to climb up that hill. But first, let's get the focus right. And I guess let these interior worlds know what we intend to do. Oh wow, the roots are actually growing through the cliffside. Oh wait. Hang on, I'm not sure if these options were here before or not. Secret toggle, find all hidden tapes to unlock this toggle. Disable retro effects, wait, disable film grain, we can disable photo preview or timestamp. Let's do all that and see how this looks. Oh, and there's a help and tips screen. Dude, this is everything I was hoping for! This is amazing! So now we can actually focus on our photography, if we so choose. Alright, well, oh my god, this is so awesome. This game, like, literally went up, like, several points in my book. This is amazing, and it was already quite enjoyable, in my opinion. Yeah, look at that. Now it's like Infra with a photo mechanic. Oh, well, obviously we have to get the waterfall. Yep. There's just enough space. There we are. Let's go. Oh, wow. I checked under the waterfall, because you always check under the waterfall, and though there's nothing here, when I get close, I can hear the beating! I hadn't noticed it amidst the water falling in the mist. Alright, well, we've got that now. I'm telling you, being able to disable all these retro filters and grain, I'm not even saying I disliked it. I liked the look of this game. It was just a little disappointing to me that it has this photography feature, and we were forced to keep all those effects on our photos. So being able to change that, it pretty much makes this like an almost flawless game. Like, it's pretty much removed my one complaint with the entire thing. Oh, we can actually interact with this thing, speeding it up or slowing it down at will. Oh, I hadn't even noticed this trail. I thought this was the way I came from. Alright, well, that explains some things. Let's make sure we get this huge tree in view. Oops. And we use the axe to fell the tree. Finally figured out what that's for. It's almost as if all the other felled ones with X's on them, maybe the paths of past explorers? People who have also been invited to explore the interior worlds, also given a camera of their own, and maybe had to do so in order to get where they were going. But it seems that even here... Oh no, I was gonna say, maybe we need a key for this, but we don't. Oops. Good thing we have up to 1,000 photos. And we haven't even begun to scratch the surface of that limit. This is the first time I've managed to capture one of you on film. The longest I've seen one of you linger. Probably wouldn't have noticed you if the effects were still on screen. Imagine just finding a pile of these photos in a box in a cabin somewhere. And away you go. I'm hearing a very strange sound as I approach what I can now see are moss-covered, graffiti-riddled ruins. And there's a gate on the other side. This old structure seems to span the river. What is happening to our view? Oh, it's like the perspective narrows whenever we're in there. That is so weird, but look at this place. Wow, this map is gigantic. This has got to be by far the biggest map in the game. And I wonder what all this would have been. I mean, sometimes when you're really out in the middle of nowhere, it can be interesting to find what looks like the crumbling ruins of a castle, and then as you explore further, you find out that, I think that's more filters, you find out that it's actually something much more mundane, something probably much newer than you would have expected. Nature just reclaimed it so much more quickly. Pro 400H. Unlocked the ornate camera filter. Well, let's try it out, shall we? And let's switch to blue gel, green gel, red gel. Ornate. Oh, it's a frame. But it seems that the actual nature of the effects, it cycles through them. So that's kind of interesting. Dude, this is such an overhaul of the entire game, and I love it! Well, at least we just learned we can't take fall damage. Seriously though, this game is starting to scratch an itch that Infra didn't. Well, let's have a look at the underbelly of this place. Can't squeeze through there. But we can squeeze through here. I see you. I see you with your glowing eyes. There we go. 2 down, 3 more to go. Indicating that even for all the ground we've covered, there's still more to see. Much more. This brings us all the way back around, so we could have gone up the stairs or gone in through there. That's something I really like about not only exploring these worlds, but exploring in real life. How the entrance that you, well, enter from actually affects your entire path through the place, and it can actually affect how you end up seeing the place as a whole. But if we drop down and open the gate... we can open this from this side. Now we can either climb across there or open the gate on that side. Or at least presumably that's what we can do. Oop. Oh wow, you're actually a physics object! I think this shot looks nice. Look, the way it has the old and the new merging together and framed within one image. Ooh, an abandoned, or maybe not so abandoned, old trailer park. I can't help but feel eyes on me from the darkened plastic blinds over the windows. Sounds like there's a radio or something playing inside. And some other stuff as well. Keep accidentally clicking when I mean to press E. It's so dark down here. Who left this note? Probably someone behind that red-locked gate. Which means heading deeper into the tunnels. And also, you haven't stopped. You're just playing something different now. But I can barely hear you over the patter of the rain outside. Actually, wait, I think that's actually the sound of the river. But there's... yes, we found ourselves another secret. Sorry to intrude, but we've got a picture to take. Oh, wow. You know, you being all out of focus actually made that one work a little better, in my opinion. Oh, look, the door has actually been kicked outward, as if someone broke out from the inside. I try to take all my photos in the assumption that someone will find these somewhere. Like, if you shoot everything as if it's found footage, believe me, that Oscar is somebody's, not yours. The point is that you die. I couldn't even begin to tell you what this means. Actually, I think I deciphered a similar puzzle in a previous map, but I can't quite remember how I did it. Oh, look. This one's been empty for so long that the bushes are starting to grow into the cabin's interior. It almost seems monochrome until you shine a light on it and reveal the rich colors of the wood and the furniture. Alright, but what's over... Actually, there's a couple of different ways I can go. There's a trail leading that way, and a hidden path leading this way. Hi. Oh, look, you're trembling. As if you're cold from being in the water and from swimming in the lake. And there's a lone boat out there, as if you ditched and just crawled to shore. I just missed you. You really didn't want to, as if that was the last thing in the world you wanted to do. But it was somehow preferable to meeting me. I don't want to stare at this for too long. Look at those harsh streaks across the sky where the light meets the edges of the clouds. This is gorgeous. It's like there's two rains. The rain that drizzles over the surface and the leaves falling inexplicably from overhead. The kind of thing that looks normal because, hey, it's a forest, until you realize we're way too far from the tree line. Hang on now, what's over here? Are you trying to suggest an angle to me? So if we come back this way... Man, I am having so much more fun with the photography in this update. That one also looks cuttable. And, oh, wait. This is the one that we couldn't get to before. So as we explore, we open up more and more shortcuts for ourselves. This game is so underrated. And I really hope that my videos are able to introduce more people to it because, honestly, it's just one of a kind. There's nothing else even remotely like it. Someone else is out here felling trees. Actually, wait, didn't I speculate on that during my first playthrough? I mean, the idea that these so-called cryptids that we keep seeing, maybe they're other people who are also here at the same time as us. Maybe we appear the same way to them, and more importantly, maybe that's a mechanism to keep us from crossing. There's kind of a theme in a lot of these worlds of there being presences just parallel to our own. And maybe that's a way of keeping it so that balance maintains itself. It's not a world just for us, but it always feels like it is. And maybe that's part of the illusion. It is indeed so dark down here. Oh no. Oh, what a sudden turn this has taken. Hang on, wait, I can't pass up this opportunity. A light. It's almost like it's meant to keep whatever's behind that gate at bay. Hang on. Oh, never mind. It is quite dark down here, and that camera is actually moving. Once again, fueling my speculation that someone is observing us. Exit. You say that. You do say that. Wait, there's another key right on the other side of this grate. If we can only reach that, we'll be good. Oh my god! Oh, I am so proud that I actually got that one. That is my Bigfoot photo of the year right there. Oh, and I do love that it rewards you for being quick in that way. Oh, but you are not the only one. What is that? Is that meant to be facial recognition, picking up on a target in the dark? What does the cryptid run from? Ah, you're the other half. But I wouldn't know how to put you together, to be honest. And once more, occasionally these dark shapes appear in our photos. This has gotta be the most uneasy I've felt in this entire game. Which is weird. I mean, there's always been a huge range of moods and feelings in this game, but I feel like it's a new experiment to do so many, all within the course of a single level. Hello, ominous chair. This tunnel system actually connects onto what looks like a natural cave. Only it's so hard to see beyond. I feel like all these photos are the kind of things that would be scattered around and left as hints for like a future protagonist. Well, there's our blue key, which will allow us to get beyond that gate we saw back here! Okay, this is the highest density of sightings of you. Maybe it's a favorite place of yours? I'm actually happy with the current arrangement. You know, you don't bother me and I won't bother you. As if I have anything to bother you with. Oh no. On top of everything, we're doing cave exploring, but the cave exploring is worth it because we found the window camera filter. Okay, let's try it out, see what this is like. G... Oh wow, window, as if we were viewing the photo on Windows XP or something. I did notice we do also have the option to automatically reset the filter as we go. I could have sworn with the movement that I had seen something peek out for just a moment in that gap. But let's step through the mist and see what's beyond. Such a movie theater effect when you explore tunnels, isn't there? You forget what time of day it is, how much time has passed. And it's always shocking when you step out and find that this can coexist alongside the same bright, colorful world you just left. Okay, well this is a photo op if I've ever seen one. Look at this. The way these things crisscross, like, doesn't even make sense. This bend shouldn't exist, but here it is. And all these water towers just looming in the background of all of it. Maybe we can find a shortcut back from right here? I mean, sooner or later, we have to go back, right? Because we have to get through that other tunnel. Oh! Okay, go, 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 go. There we are. This actually wasn't as close to the other side as I thought. No, that is the real other side of the dam. Or at least what I've been calling the dam. And there's our exit. You know, it's been so long since I played, and I've been on this world for so long. I had forgotten about these, and it actually came as a genuine shock to round a corner and see it just waiting there. Is there another secret about? There you are. Now the challenge is to spot you before it informs me you're near. Sorry to undo someone else's hard work, but this is necessary. Oh, we don't have to undo anything. We don't have to undam the river, we can just add a footbridge. Ah, right here! On a wooden bridge, which we can only access by jumping down. There we are, although... You know, now that I think about it, it was actually showing us a mighty good angle. Hang on, I'll be right back. There we are, and with that, we've actually gotten all of the photographables that we need. Our compass will now point us in the direction of the door, but that's not what I'm really looking for. I mean, we're still missing a secret. There's the locked gate to the larger tunnel, which I'm not sure if we can enter. Not to mention, we still haven't figured out what to do with this tape. I hadn't even noticed you there, and just like that, before I can even snag a picture, you're gone. Maybe you're only here because I've already done everything else, I don't know. But either way, we've now got the key. You were different from the others, though. You were more of a shadow than a creature. Maybe you're also someone who came before me, but wait. This doesn't unlock that? Ah! I knew I should try on this side. I wanted to see if there was like a door or something, but there you go. And that is every secret on this map. Oh, wait. There's a room off to the side. I hadn't even noticed this before. I was so focused on the darkness, I wasn't looking around. It's like a padded cell just full of tapes. I have no idea what to make of any of that. Just vague distortions of sort of familiar imagery. A couple of shots in the beginning of what looked like some huge mass, like crawling across a landscape. And amid the static, it just said Master in the bottom left, and maybe something else for just a moment. But the thing that stands out the most is that white face staring back. I couldn't even get a picture. I was really afraid to turn around there. I couldn't even get a picture because of the glare from the screen. It was like doing so would have broken the rules. But I've still got a key. Oh, there was a door back here. And it leads us even deeper. Down here, even the ambient rumble of the tunnel has ceased. And I'm very well aware of the gaps in the walls. The sounds have cut out entirely except for the rats. Easter egg. And I imagine that finding out what's in here probably hinges on the codes we found up top, right? Wait, there's something here. Didn't see that before either. Oh man, I would have been having a much harder time with this level if the filters had still been on. Alright, well that's it then. There's our key to the larger tunnel. Man, even though I finished this level like a while ago, there's still so much more to unravel. It almost feels like it's taking a page from Infra's book. Like, this isn't just an update that makes the photography better, it's also an update for the exploration. And this is all... Oh! There we are, hidden beneath the overgrowth. It actually sets this up to look like a red herring, and then here we are. It's just thing after thing after thing. Oh, but I just realized these symbols actually correspond. Okay, I've still got to... I've been screenshotting them, but I still have to remember where that other one actually is. Oh, look, the rats even move along the pipes down here. I'm trying to do what I can, but I'm really struggling to remember where the other page was. Another thing I considered is that the note that said it's so dark down here also had a number on it, a phone number on the bottom. So what did that say? It was... So, 553750. Yes! No! I'm so proud that that worked. But also, what am I getting myself into? Hang on, let's just take a couple of procrastinatory pictures. Look at those reflections on the ground. Happy birthday to me. A pizza birthday party. This is actually looking up already. Hang on, let's just take a nice group photo with all the friends. Hey! Oh no. It really was a party. Ah, a surprise, you guys, for me. Come on, everybody, group photo. Oh my god, this is amazing. The Easter eggs in this game are so rewarding. Just so unbelievably rewarding. All, you know, they're worth it, but they're also a reminder not to take any of this too super seriously. Alright, come on guys, get in real close for the camera. The depth of field is really something, huh? This game is amazing, and it's just getting better all the time. I love how the scurrying rats at first were like an ominous sign that there's something going on over here. And now when we get this Easter egg, we can kind of reinterpret all that as, oh no, wait. They were actually just like, oh no, he's coming, hide. Don't want to ruin the surprise, but look. The reflection in this oddly reflective balloon actually seems to be maybe the school or some other environment. That is so weird. Oh my god, it blends in so much with the debris. Alright, well, we've got that. So we'll F12 that, and I guess try to put them together. Actually, wait, I'm looking, and I wish I could show you on the screen, but I'm looking at the bottom lines of the notes, and I'm thinking maybe those are actually meant to correspond, or at least, like, show what each of these things means. It's hard to parse this without being able to look at it while you're looking at the keypad. 8 thing, middle thing, right, left dot 2, and then it's going to be snake, camera center. That's wrong? Yeah, I'm doing it backwards now, and I can't understand why it's not working. Because the arrow is pointing back, Unless I'm not reading what corresponds to what correctly, but I don't see how I could be doing this differently with the information that's there. Again, really difficult that it's spread across 2 screenshots that I took. The only other thing I can think is that the 2 isn't actually a 2, but we're supposed to put that one in twice, and it's only because it's written like small, almost like it's saying squared instead of like the number 2, which actually, now that I think about it, makes sense because this isn't a 2. I mean, it would be a turned squiggle like this one, right? So camera, snake, left dot, dot 8? Yes! Oh my god! Well, that one was a lot more challenging. I'm not exaggerating when I say that I've more than doubled the record time just trying to figure out these doors, but look. It's the secret garden. Or the magic railroad, if you prefer. I'm not going to debate the logic of being able to look up and through the vines see the bright sunlight, even though we entered this door in a tunnel. This is by far the scariest thing we've encountered. Oh no. An Easter Bunny minigame. Oh, but look, we have a helpful trail behind us to show where we have and haven't been. Okay. Is our goal to simply find you again? You know, somehow, no matter how many times you do this to me, I always enter these things thinking that it's going to be some kind of horrifying truth that I uncover. What is this? Would you like to leave the maze? No! Come on, I just started. That's what I love about this game, you just never know what to expect. Here we go, but it certainly is a game that loves the explorers. No, you don't. Get back here, you. Maybe I shouldn't have followed you so blindly. Are you leading me to your secret door? A secret door which I will not be able to open just yet. Alright, well, did I just see something there? There is something on the other side of here. Oh, planks. Perhaps I can use those as a shortcut once I find my way to the other side. We can pretty much use the mini-map as a guide. But something real strange is going on here. Yep. Well, we found a green key in this beautiful looking gazebo, but look at you. You smug little piece of crap. I'll take that bell right off your neck. Maybe you can take me to where the green key is used? Why am I even bothering following all these extra paths? I mean, it would be just like this game to hide stuff like that, but I mean, it hasn't done so yet. There's another review in this corner. But of course I'm once again going to decline leaving the maze. I've still got a job to do. You think I'm gonna come all this way and just stop? I don't know what I think I'm accomplishing by doing this, but you're leading me back the way I came. You're no help at all, little bunny. In fact, I'm starting to think you're mocking me. Actually, I can now see on the minimap, like, thank God for the minimap right now, I can see that green door towards the center. And the location of the yellow key. There we are, so now we can enter either of these. Which means that the yellow key isn't our ultimate goal. Whatever the ultimate goal is actually somewhere in the middle of all that. These don't do anything special. They work exactly like how you'd think they would. I come all the way around here just to deposit me back by the yellow, which at this point I will happily accept. Alright, bunny. You led me through here before, now what is it that you want to show me? You know, after spending so much time in here, I'm actually kind of nervous to reach the center now. This has boss fight written all over it. And I am not gonna have it. I'm gonna be making rabbit stew tonight! Nostalgic dreams. Navigate a strangely familiar maze. But what makes it familiar? Is this a reference to something? Alright, well, either way, we've got the Gogi camera filter, and I cannot think of a better person to test it out on than you. Yep. There we are. And there's one that sits on top of a TV cabinet in the 90s. And another opportunity to leave. This time I will accept. Your wish is granted. This game is kinda crazy, in a good way. I mean, just think, how weird is it how trying to go down one tunnel, you're greeted with a deafening guttural roar from the depths below. Go in the other, and you're in a Happy Bunny maze. Well, it's been fun, but I think it's finally time to depart this place. And dude, what a cool update. It really is taking every single one of this game's strengths and playing them to the maximum degree. Not only that, but it's acknowledging some of its weaknesses and addressing, and in some cases even outright removing them. It really feels like they've responded to a lot of feedback that this game may have gotten, and just really made it the best possible product it can be. Not only being a cool expansion, which by the way, this is a free update, this whole huge thing, but also making the rest of the game retroactively much better. And we get the achievement, Lost in the Woods, complete the forest. Which I guess now acts as an intermediate between whatever came before the mall and the mall itself. Oh, I see what these are. We've re-unlocked the museum because now we have all the levels complete again. And presumably we would unlock that minigame if we found all the filters? I'm assuming that would be the case, I don't know. Maybe I'll come back and try that again, but in the meantime, just such a cool update, and such a cool thing to do for free, when such a thing could easily have been a DLC. It's like no matter what your favorite aspect of this game is, this update has something that will make it better for you. Whether you're a photographer, an explorer, a secret finder, a code breaker, or even if you just like to look at the eye candy, this update just enhances it in every way across the board. Not to mention, the new world has such a mix of different feelings, much more so than any of the others. I mean, one moment you're exploring an abandoned playground in the middle of a forest on a drizzly day, and before you can blink, you're exploring an empty RV park, or gazing out over a lake, or using a flashlight to navigate your way through some bunkers underneath a rail tunnel. Whether you're here for spookiness, silliness, or relaxation, again, it's got you covered. And if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. I just saw what I think I saw, didn't I?